Good morning, everyone. Today I want to go over how to identify types of chemical reactions. You know that there are basically 5 types of chemical reactions. There is a synthesis reaction, a decomposition reaction, a single replacement, double replacement, and finally a combustion. Now, when I'm looking at a chemical equation and I want to try and figure out what type of a reaction it is, there's a couple of clues that you can look at. Now, these are kind of like they're cheating clues, but they're not really. It kind of helps you get an idea of what's going on just by looking at the number of plus signs. So if I look at the first question, there's 2 plus signs. Okay, because there's 2 plus signs, I automatically know it's either going to be a single replacement, a double replacement, or a combustion. Okay? Single, double, or combustion. What I want to do is I want to look at it and let's eliminate combustion right away. Is one of my reactants oxygen and are my products carbon dioxide and water? The answer to that is no. Therefore, I know it's not combustion. So I know it's not a combustion reaction. It's either going to be a single replacement or a double replacement reaction. The next thing I want to do is I want to look at, do I have a compound plus a compound, or do I have an individual or a single element plus a compound yielding a compound in a single element? Well, looking at this, if you see zinc is single and so is silver. So what is happening is zinc is replacing the silver and silver is getting kicked out by itself. This is a single replacement reaction. The zinc is silver and the zinc is single and the silver is single. So we would call this a single replacement reaction. Let's look at the next one. Again, what I want to do is I want to identify if it has 1 plus sign or 2. And if I take a look, there's 2 plus signs. So automatically single, double, or combustion. And looking at it, I'm seeing it's not combustion because it does not have something plus oxygen yielding CO2 and H2O. So I can automatically say it's not combustion. So it's either single replacement or double replacement. Now what I want to do is I want to look, is there anything single in this reaction? Yep. The sodium and the hydrogen are both single. The sodium is replacing the hydrogen, and the hydrogen is getting kicked out by itself. Therefore, this is another single replacement reaction. Let's look at the next one. How many plus signs do I have? I have 2 plus signs in this reaction, one in the reactants, one in the products. Therefore, it's single, double, or combustion. Okay, it's not combustion, it's not something plus oxygen yielding carbon dioxide and water. However, if I take a look, is there anything single in this reaction? There's nothing single. There's nothing by itself in here. In this case, the calcium is replacing the hydrogen, and the hydrogen is going to replace the calcium. So the Ca is going to hook up with the Cl, and the hydrogen is going to hook up with the S. This is a double replacement reaction. Okay, let's look at the next one. Next one is, again, the first thing I want to do is I want to identify, is it a single, double, synthesis, decomposition, or combustion? So let's look at the plus signs. I only have 1 plus sign. Because there's only 1 plus sign, this is telling me it's either going to be a synthesis or a decomposition. Now, if the plus sign is on the left side of the arrow, I am building something. And when you build something, another word for building something is synthesis. So in this case, because I'm building something, this is a synthesis reaction. Let's go to the next one. Let's identify how many plus signs we have. So in the next one, I have 2 plus signs. So it's either going to be single replacement, double replacement, or combustion. We can eliminate combustion because it's not something plus oxygen yielding CO2 and H2O. The next thing I want to ask myself is there anything that's single? There's nothing in this that's single. The Ag replaces the K replaces the Ag, so this would be a double replacement reaction. Look at the next one. 2 plus signs. Is there anything that's single? Nope. The Fe replaces the Na replaces the Fe, so this is another double replacement reaction. Go to the next one. 2 plus signs. So it's either single, double, or combustion. It's not combustion. Okay, and if I take a look at it, is there anything that's single in this reaction? And the answer is yeah. Zinc and hydrogen are both single. The zinc replaces the hydrogen. The hydrogen gets kicked out by itself. So this would be a single replacement reaction. Look at the next one. Okay, if I look at the next one, I have 1 plus sign. This 1 plus sign is going to tell us that it is either synthesis or decomposition. Now, what you have to ask yourself is, am I breaking something down or am I building something? Well, if the plus sign is on the right side of the arrow, I'm breaking something down. So this would be a decomposition reaction. Go to the next one. Here I have 2 plus signs. Okay, 2 plus signs, so it's either a single or a double or a combustion. It's not a combustion. So if I look at this, do I have anything by itself? Well, here I have a compound, here I have a compound, here I have a compound, here I have a compound. Nothing is by itself. The lead replaces the Pb replaces the K, and the K replaces the Pb. That is a double replacement reaction. Go to the next one. Same thing. Let's go ahead and let's look at our plus signs. There's 2 of them. So it's either single, double, or combustion. It's not combustion. So taking a look, is there anything that's single? Absolutely. The aluminum and the copper are both single. The aluminum replaces the copper replaces the aluminum. So this is a single replacement reaction. Next one. Oh, I only have 1 plus sign. If I only have 1 plus sign, it's either going to be synthesis or decomposition. And what you want to ask yourself, am I building something or am I breaking down something? Am I going from 2 to 1 or am I going from 1 to 2 compounds? I'm going from 2 compounds to 1 compound. This means I'm building, so this is a synthesis reaction. Let's look at the last one real quick. Again, 2 plus signs. It's either single, double, or combustion. It's not combustion. I'm looking at the calcium hooking up with the CO2, and the HOH is becoming H2O. Therefore, this would be a double replacement. Nothing is by itself. Okay, it is a double replacement reaction. This is just a brief overview of single, double, synthesis, decomposition, and combustion reactions. If you struggle with this or on the quiz, watch this video and hopefully it'll help you out. Thanks. Take care.